Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. This is Joy First Lighting. I am Stan. And in this video, I'll show you some simple lighting program. And this is very easy. I think every beginner can follow up. And I will illustrate from setting DMX address and patching light to your console, how to control the light with your console to some simple lighting programs. Now let's get started. First, some preparations. Of course, you need a light. You can use one or even more lights. And here we use two new models. This one is 740 model, and this is 640 model. Also, another one is lighting console. In this light, I will use this King Kong 246 console. Very easy to find. And this one is very easy to operate too. And about this console, let's check out the connector here. This is a power connector, and here, two DMX connector. This means you can connect two DMX lines here, and I'll show you how to connect the light to your console later. And then the light. We have to check out the light connector too. You can see this is DMX connector. This DMX in and this one is DMX out. And also two power connector, power in and power out. Maybe some factories they only install a power in. Yes, this blue one is power in. They only install the power in and not this power out. So that you have to connect the light to the power socket one by one. You can't connect two lights together. And in this design, it will save you. It will be easier for the installation. And also the cables here. We got the DMX cable and the power cable. Now let me show you how to connect them together. Okay, first two lights. This one I'll set this one as the first light and this one as the second light. So DMX in first. They all has marks here. You won't miss them. Okay, DMX in. So this DMX out must be connected to the console. This one, DMX out to the console. And let's line up the second light. Also, DMX in first. And as to the DMX out, you can connect it to your console directly. But if you want to line them up, you can just put this DMX out to your first light. This is also okay. If you have plenty DMX connector here, you can just connect each light to your console one by one. And the power. First, power in. The blue socket is power in. And this side you just connect to the power socket. And the second light, also first blue one power in. You can just repeat just like this light, connect the light to the power socket, or you can use this kind of cable, and this white one is power out. You can just connect to your first light. So your first light will power up the second light. This will be easier in some lighting installations. And that's all for all the connection here. Well, now all the cable connections are complete. We can patch the light to our console and make some lighting programming. First, let's check out the console. We have some buttons, some sliding blocks. Well, I'll introduce them one by one. This one is fixture. This means the lights that are patched on the console, and the channel. You know, the light have many channels. Each channel you can control the light with 32 channels for each light, and these are playback page. The scene and the chase that we have recorded are saved in this playback page, and we have 5 pages here. And this one record. When you need to program the lightning show, you need this record button, and some copy and delete. You can delete the scene and the chase with this button. Time and shape, they are for the lightning program too. But for the basic lightning program, I think we don't need them temporarily. And the setup, this one is used to patch the light width to your console or some system setup. And the blackout, here, the blue buttons. The 16 blue buttons represent 16 lights that can be patched to this light. So this small console can control 16 fixture or lights. Like the first light, the second, the third one. You can control them one by one or together. This button represents each light. And here, this sliding block, you can see there are 16, but with this channel button, you can see this channel button. First, if you don't press this button, it represents the channel 1 to the channel 16. And after you press this channel button, then it will begin from the channel 17 to the channel 32. So total, it can include 32 channels for each light. And here is a screen here. Some buttons, exit button, page down, page up, enter, and clear. The wheel A, maybe for the speed, or some other functions, and the wheel B. That's the simple introduction about this console. Okay, after learning the function of each button, we can patch the light. First, in our 740, you can get the channel information from the menu or from the screen directly. You can see there are 17 channels here, and the DMX address is 511, and we'll change that. First is 17 channels. We can start the patching. First, press the setup. From the screen, you'll see a patch fixture and English. Just ignore this. We just need to choose the patch fixture and just press this A button. It will show the channel number. Now it's 17 channels, and the press unit for patch. First, if your light has more channels like 20, 24, just roll the B wheel. You see the B is marked here. So just roll the B wheel. You can change the channel numbers. and we need 17 here. Then next, press unit for patch. Unit is here. This is unit area, and we need to put the first light on this first button. So just press number 1, and you will see here the screen shows some 1, 2, 3, 4. It represents each channel. It means the first channel it's pen channel, and the second channel is pen fine-tuning channel, and the third channel is tilt, the fourth channel is tilt fine-tuning, and you just use this page up, page down to fill in each channel function using the A and the B wheel. Just fill the channel function you need. After filling up all the channel functions, press this Enter button, and then is exit it. Now the light should be connected to your patch successfully, and we select the number 1 and check out if the light can be operated. You will see the light didn't move. The reason is DMX address. We just check out that this light address is 511, and if your console cannot control the light, maybe the address is wrong, and we can check out what address number should be for this light. We can check out from the console, and long press this number 1 button, press it and hold it. You will see the channel of the light, the fixture information here. It says fixture number 1 address is 001, but the address we put in the light is 511, so we need to change the light address to 001. And now let's change it. Address set, enter it, and we put 001, press enter. And now the light has been changed into 001 address, a DMX address. And let's try it again. Select the number 1 fixture, and let's see. Okay, the light is moving now. This means we have patched the light successfully, and for the rest lights you just need to repeat the steps and patch those lights to the number 2, number 3, or number 4, and that's for the patching.